Hello, welcome back to Minecraft. I'm once again taking part in my 25 days of uploads. I'm on day something, and today we're playing a map called Winter Celeste. I can say the word, and now I full spelled the word, I can't say it. Solstice. Maybe. Hang on, let me double check. Yeah, I think it's Winter Solstice. Anyway, rules: don't leave the house, make sure your render is set at 20, and enjoy yourself. Bit interesting, so if we click start game, and we will see beginning Act 1. Hello all. Hello. My name is Elliot Lloyd and I am the host for tonight's meeting. I'll be recording this for posterity's sake. I hope none of you mind. Oh no, not at all, don't worry. If you could all take turns introducing yourself, please. My name is Miss Wilson, I teach English over at Brentwood High. I encountered the Erics on December 22nd, 1974. My name is Dr. Melvin and I study owls and their behaviour. I met the original while studying the Greek horned owl of the north. My name is Aidan and I go to college at Francis University. I met it last December, right before midterms. I'm Rosa Guzman, award-winning author of short stories and appreciator of Eliot's Sweet Shades. I encountered that thing on Winter Solstice of 2011. I'm fairly certain you can all done your own research on this entity, but in case you haven't, I'll fill you in. The Illusion is a winter spirit that is known for shapeshifting. It relies on illusions to drag people out into the cold and then abandon them to freeze to death. No matter what form it takes, its eyes will always be red, however. It preys on the young and naive. Or naive. Beyond that, we really don't know that much about it. Which is why we're all here, to exchange our stories and hopefully learn more. Not only that, but hopefully we'll see it for ourselves tonight, from the shelter of this building. Tonight is the winter solstice. The night it seems like it will pour out. Miss Wilson, why don't you go first? Of course I can do that. Alright, it all started on a dark and dreary winter night, much like our own. The wind chilled one down onto the bone, and the sky was black as onyx. Can you chill out the exposition? We don't exactly have all night. I was young then, a child with no more worries than my upcoming assessments. That evening I had to stay at school late, make up a test. What with it being the longest night of the year, it got really dark early as well, which means I could hardly see 10 feet ahead of me on the way home. Hands in my pockets, eyes fixed straight ahead, I trudged on. An owl hooted and I quickly glanced around. Oh, what kind of owl? In such a detail, really that's important? To me it is. He's got a thing. Well then, to answer your question, I don't know. Oh. Not all of us have the degree in owls, Dr. Melvin. Anyway, my point is that I was already on the edge when this happened. I was around the halfway point when I heard it. Footsteps approaching from behind. I spin around and there it stood. Facial features rotated to a vertical alignment, eyes bright red, fingers long and claw-like. It was the stuff of nightmares. It did not linger to find out what it was. That was a mistake of mine. Look, it's a snowman. In my frantic running, I ended up lost in the woods. It chased me all the way to the clearing. Never too close, never too far away. Oh, good to know I've got a toilet. I had no doubt this was intentional if I had a chance. I would have kept running deeper into the woods, farther from civilization. And when I knew it was lost enough to have no hope of making it back, it stopped. And it began to laugh. It gloated after it was done cackling in the most grating voice I've ever heard. It told me that it won. Why is it jam above the fire? That I'd never make it back. That I would die out there. And then it left. Its job was accomplished. My fate was sealed. They found me laying in the snow, skin turning blue. A huntsman and his child heading home after an unsuccessful day in the woods. I didn't want to go outside. They brought me to their cabin, sat me in front of the fireplace, and started making calls. To whom did this child belong to, they asked. Eventually, they reached my parents, and I was returned home safely. It took me many years to even find out what it was. By then, I was well into my teaching career. A student of mine had gone missing mid-December, found the next day. He was a hard-working student, several clubs, as he was going places. Until he was reduced to a naught but a block of ice, half buried in the snow. That night I could not stop thinking about how they found him. How easily that could have been me had I not been found as early as I was. The following day I dedicated my life to researching. I learned that I've actually tales of those who suffered the same fate, which I suppose is where my story ends. Until tonight, that is. Oh gosh. I'm sorry you had to go through all that. Well, it is in the past now. So it is. Alright, who would like to go next? There'll be so much talking for this one. Actually, can I go next? Yeah, dude, bro? Ah, not at all. Go ahead. Alright, this happened about a year ago, I think. He would not be so posh. Yeah, if it was a winter solstice, then it was like exactly a year ago. Rosa hitting it in with the facts. Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, bro. Then this happened a year ago. I was in my dorm studying for upcoming exams. This is the voice I'm going for, apparently. I don't even remember which one, but it was later, and I'd hated the material. Then I heard tapping on my window. Got up to investigate, and there was a crow. Always a crow. I was pecking at my window. When I got to the window, shooed away a filth and landed on some antlers of a caribou. The caribou was looking directly at me. I'm so tempted just to leave. It was no ordinary caribou, though. I know this much. For one, we don't really get caribou on campus. Mostly its eyes are red, and that's not normal, obviously. I don't know if what I did because it was late and was drowsy, or if the adventure music I was listening to while studying. Definitely the adventure music. Maybe I just read too many fantasy adventure books when I was in middle school. I've got rid of the voice. Anyway, I was looking for a magical adventure in that cabinet, in that cave, anywhere. But I put on my coat, ran downstairs, down to the road where I saw the caribou. It was still there. It nodded at me, then walked off into the woods. Into the woods. I followed it. Why? It never ran it, never got too far ahead. I was convinced that this was a magical adventure. Dude, that's how you die. It'd lead me to some fossil of a world of magic and whimsy. You would so should have died. But it didn't. Obviously. It's a caribou. Nibbling at the croquet hoots. Instead it led me to a cliff. I walked right off. Smart. It it was really rough way down. I bet it did. Was. When I got to the bottom, I felt like everything was broken. I bet. And the caribou ate the croquet hoops. It was. It was laughing at me. Yeah, I would laugh at you too. It smells good. I must have called 911 before I passed out. No, because when I came to, you survived for a reason. I was in an ambulance. You all survived for a reason. And when you're in hospital, you end up having a lot of free time. Free time that I spent on Wikipedia, newspaper articles, and horribly designed websites in the early 2000s, which led me to a forum, which led me to The Fly, which led me to here a year later. So, yeah, that's my story. Don't like that pumpkin. You feel suspicious. Let me get this straight. You intentionally followed this thing. Yeah. Wow. Trying to choose a voice for her. Hey, is anybody else feeling a bit hungry? Yeah, there's a kitchen somewhere. Now that you mention it, this must be a pantry. Well, that's a good stopping point, eh? Let's go take a quick break for snacks. Oh, cool snacks. Haven't even opened my advent calendar today. Sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Alright, let me just pause the recording and we can head off. End of Act 1. Begin Act 2, or I could leave. I don't like that. Something just changed. Stack time's over. Back to the stories. Something changed and I don't like that. Alright, who's next? That's you. Up to you, folks. Something changed. What do you want to do? Do you want to go, Dr. Melvin? Sure, why not? Unlike the rest of you, I've never actually seen myself. My wife, on the other hand, we're at home playing a game of dominoes. The doorbell rang, she got up to get it. I got up to fix us another glass of wine. When I got back to the table, she still hadn't returned. I went over to the door and to see what holdup was. The door was wide open and she was nowhere in sight. I ran out yelling her name. There was no response. I searched for her for a long while. In the end, I found her. Under the ice of the local pond. Oh, cool. She must have fallen in and was unable to get out. There was an owl perched on the tree overhead. It was a burrow owl with eyes of bright red. Yes, I was too shocked to act. Then by the time I'd come to my sense it was gone. It is my hope that I see it again here, and make it pay for what it has done. I like kill it. Exactly. Oh, excuse me. I'm certainly not opposed to that concept. Well, he proposed we do something about that. I'll have to assume it's just like any other creature. Weak to bullets. You brought a gun? Else, yes. Let's do this then. Let's go hunting. Can we at least finish up the stories first? I mean, we could skip it. I've got one more voice to come up to. Roses has yet to have a turn. Okay, that's fair. Alright, I'm up then. I've changed her voice. Yes, go ahead. I don't like that pumpkin. Okay then. Like, it happened while I was writing, sitting at my computer, typing up my latest story. Definitely fanfiction writer. When someone began frantically knocking on my door. I opened it to find two children holding hands. Our mummy needs help, they said. She fell into a ditch and broke her ankle. And do you know what I said to that? What did you say? I said, and I quote, "No. Two creepy children come to my door, red eyes and all, will have the audacity to ask me for help? Yeah, nah, I think not." I slammed the door on their faces, head right back to my desk. My goodness, they threw a tantrum, yelling everything from, "You can't let our mama freeze out there," to, "You heartless monster." I ignored them. And then the thing changed tactics. They went quiet for a bit, and I thought that was the end of it. Then my phone rang, and I answered. It was my friend. His car broke down just up the road. He wanted me to come bring a spare tire. I hung up immediately and looked out the window. Mr. Red Eyes out there was throwing a fit, stomping the ground and everything. It was actually like pretty funny. Then it appeared in my house and tried to threaten me. Not cool. I was like, nah, if you want to go kill me, you would have done it when I answered the door. It tried a few more things after that, but I gave up when I went to bed. Honestly, it was pretty pitiful. Bad. Yeah, but with that encounter with these and any questions before we head out hunting? Actually, I need to use the bathroom first. We all should probably start before we head out, to be honest. Alright then, break time, I suppose. Gotta pause the recording first, though. Oh, it's bath time. Don't mind me, just gonna dry myself in the water. Don't like the pumpkin. Don't know why. Good story, though. Beginning Act 3. And we're back. We left the house, and we're about to head into the woods. Matty, we're coming for you. Yeah. Aiden's not in for it. We shouldn't have too much trouble finding it. We're in a Freeman's Cove. This place is by far the most reported sighting of Leanne. Wait, really? Doesn't mean I leave the house? Yep. I think Elliot's the archer. Oh, good. Did you hear that? Yeah, that was me stepping on a stick. Oh. So I'm walking around like a hyperactive. I can't stay still. Hey guys, come check this out. Oh, what is it? That looks like an abandoned house. I wonder who lives here. Who knows? Ooh. Let's go inside. That's when the door opens. Sounds like a good idea. Well, this is spooky. Yes, a bit. Okay, the noise definitely did not sound like a stick. That was definitely more of a snowfall. Guys? I I opened the door and there's a wall of snow. Well, that's not good. Are we trapped in here? I think so. You mean to tell me that the five of us are trapped in a cold abandoned house where we're probably going to freeze to death? Actually, the house itself is kind of blocks out some of the cold. We'd probably starve instead. And our corpses will freeze. She is a cheerful person. Can we dig our way out? Did anyone bring a shovel? No, then probably not. Well, oh gosh. Something just occurred to me. Something that, in hindsight, should have been extremely obvious. We've never seen Elliot's eyes. What? What? Not that I think about it. No, think about it. Not once Elliot taken off those sunglasses of his. And if the can disguise itself as an owl and a caribou, who's to say it can't disguise itself as a human too? I called it. That's actually makes sense. Wasn't it Elliot's idea to go into this house? Maybe Elliot knew the whole time that we'd get trapped. Folks, I do believe we've been duped. I'm honestly surprised it took you all this long to figure it out. I mean, come on. Who wears sunglasses indoors? That should have been a dead giveaway. I feel like all these people are my spirit animals, and yet you've managed to miss it a lot. Managed to miss it. Time and time again. I'm shocked that your species are living on this. Never ceases to amaze me. But now that you're all trapped in here, there's not much that can be done about it, eh? Okay, but there's like one thing you're overlooking. Something that can easily put you to your end of your wintry reign of terror. Oh, and what is that? The power of friendship. Never mind, she's not my spirit animal. Also, Dr. Melvin's good. Never mind. I do have a gun, don't I? I'll be honest, I forgot we had a gun. Same. On second thought, maybe forgetting about the gun was a bit of an oversight. But if you shoot me, you'll never make it out of here alive. You will die a slow, wintry death in this cabin. Okay, but we won't still die if we not shoot you. If we're going to go down, we might as well take you with us. Unless you plan on helping us out of here. Yeah, fat chance that's happening. No, we have nothing left to lose by eliminating you. Well, that may be true, perhaps. Oh my god, just shoot him already! Already ahead of you. Bang. And the dirt is gone. Is it dead? Oh my god. I just killed a man. But no strength of the definition was that thing a man. What now? The event is dead, but we're still stuck here. I guess we try to get out? I wouldn't even know where to begin. But it could be worth a shot. Better than not trying at all, I guess. I guess. In that case, let's get started. Should we turn off the recorder? No. Just conserve the battery. Might as well. Tell the recorder your last words, everyone. Oh, that's a poor choice of words. Oh, that sounded darker than I intended. Bye, recorder. If we make it out, you'll be hearing from us. When we make it out. Goodbye, folks. Is that it? End of Act 3. Does that mean there's more? Just warming my toes up. Begin final act. We're nearly there, guys. Just warming up my toes. Beginning final act. It's an ironic statement. I am speaking to you live from the local hospital. We are all safe and well. Well as one can currently be treated for frostbite can be. Yeah, they're gonna have to amputate her left thumb. We're all here, by the way. Except for the hernia, of course. That thing is as dead as a doorknob. A red-eye shape-shifting doorknob. Anyway, it just feels like a fitting conclusion. To gather around the recorder once again and each say a few words. After we got out of hospital, we'll be heading on our own separate ways. We'll still keep in touch though. I may have done many awful things. Like kill my wife. Like kill his wife. But it brought us together. 4 completely different people who likely never would have met were it not for this. Now have a bond that will last for a life. I'll probably have to go back to college. Gotta finish off junior year, you know. Oh, we're going back to teaching English class. Hopefully they'll recover in time to cover Macbeth. That's always been my favourite unit. Yeah, it could be worse, Romeo and Juliet. I'll probably continue my studying of owls. There's still so much to learn about them. And me? You know, I'll be writing quite a bit when I get home. This experience may have been traumatic, but it's also inspiring. I mean, come on, who wouldn't want to think of this as a cool story? Yeah, just wait till I tell my schoolmates about this. Yeah, how you killed a guy. Honestly, I just see it as a horrible, scary, and traumatic experience that I never want to have to live through again. But I'm glad you can all see it in a positive light. Well, I believe that's all about all. Timing about to run out of storage too, so what good timing. Stay safe, whoever is listening to this recording. You'll never know what's all it's out there. Yeah, don't go weird following weird deer into the woods. I believe it was a caribou, Rosa. Whatever, I don't exactly... Caribou? How long have you been holding on to that one? Way too long. Okay, that wraps it up, everyone. There's a red blinking light, and I think that's not good things. Bye, recorder. The recorder's gonna kill them all. Goodbye. See ya. Until next time, dearies. End of final act. So that was it. Is that it? Thanks for playing. Once again, not so much a story map, but a story map. Kind of afraid if you could go outside and stuff will kill you. I guess I was afraid of that snowman for absolutely no reason. Oh, that was interesting. Nice little story. So, yeah, I guess that's it. I would say feel free to play through it yourself, but I don't know. You've heard me say everything. We should do it anyway. At least go and favourite the map. Yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you can. Tell me also if you awesome. Have a very Merry Christmas. Check out the map yourself. And yeah, this is Missy signing off. Goodbye.